Hi, my name is Jody. Me and my wife Lindsay have been in the market for a fifth wheel camper for a while, and we finally settled on the Grand Design Solitude 377 MBS-R. And we were going to do a walkthrough today because we could never really find a good solid walkthrough online. So we've picked it up from the dealer. We're at our beautiful campsite at Lake Lanier and in Georgia, and my wife's going to do a quick walkthrough.
So one of the things that we really like, there are so many features outside that make our lives easier. The awnings are so easy to use. The one thing I would say is be very careful. That's the only fuse that we've blown so far when we retracted in a little bit too much. You've got a floodlight, a porch light, lights under the awnings. Let's see if we can get a better view of that. If you have them all on at night, it really does get bright. It's really nice. The other thing I really like is when you put the cap lights on, you can see one on the bottom there. The ones at the top, I'm too short, but when you put those on, you get this underbelly lighting that is awesome at night. We really like that. At the front, it is got a prep for a solar panel, but we did not do that. Do you want to open up the cab thing? So this is the front storage compartment. You can see we just got a few little things in there. You can have a generator put in there. That's where that would go. The battery right there. All right, let's walk on around. Girls' bikes. You can see the one thing that I've noticed, I love this fifth wheel. We got it for size. But do you see how much space we have between this slide and the tree? It was very difficult to get in here. This is still an 80-foot length, or an 80-foot long site. But as newbies, one of our other first mistakes is we didn't know to look at the width of a site before booking. We made it in, but just barely. It took us 3 or 4 tries to get it through here. Over here, it is a 50 amp. Our dealer provided us with a converter though for 30 amp if we needed it. We've got all of our water stations. You've got a light here that will turn on the lights underneath the slides so that you don't hit your head. But we've already done that, so we added pool noodles. The leveling system as a newbie is so easy to use. Tons of storage in there. We've got our stuff in here. These are pretty big bins that we've got room for. On this side, we just have everything ready for setting up site. And then we've got more room on the other side. So let me show you that. I love this site. Isn't that just so beautiful out there? Now, in the 2019, you can have an outdoor kitchen. We opted not to. It would go right here where the stepladder is, but you can see just how much storage we have, and that's one of the things that we liked about this particular design. Grand Design also has an outlet out here, but the thing I really like, it's prepped for water, so we can wash off the steps before we go in or anything else. We do have speakers and stuff for music if we want it. And here we go, let's go on inside. This is the inside of our beautiful camper. And this is one of the main reasons we bought this particular camper. We looked at travel trailers, we looked at fifth wheels, we looked at Class A's, and we knew one of the main things we wanted was a space for the girls to call their own. As they get older, they're gonna want their own space, and this plan gives us all of these windows, this great space to be together. The view, I mean, who doesn't want to wake up to that? Isn't that just great? And it gives them their own private space. So that's what we really like about the 377. The other thing that makes it a little different from some of the other mid-bunk plans, several others have a door right here where this breakfast bar is, and the Grand Design put the door in the hallway, and it gave us storage, counter space, and electrical outlets. that's the other thing that I like between this and the reflection. You get this is one of the biggest differences for me in terms of longer trips and being able to fit more stuff there. And we've also got this awesome island. We've got so much space, so many windows, tons of space up there in those cabinets. It goes all the way through. You can put board games, whatever up there. A nice sleeper sofa. This is our dog Willa. We've worn her out. She's had so much fun camping this first trip. The valance, it's wood, easy pull down and pull up. On each side of the sofa, there are 2 USB ports and 2 outlets. This is the sort of stuff we weren't able to find online. So I wanted to make sure to show you guys this because this is what I was questioning. We couldn't find a 377 in stock anywhere. So this sofa does fold out to a bed. This one over here, I think almost every unit we looked at had these Thomas Paine chairs that open and close. There's heat, there's massage. It's awesome, but it's something we found that if the girls are awake, that's where they sit, and Jody and I get relegated to the other couch. The dinette, one of the cool things Grand Design does, there's no pedestal, so you don't have to hit your knees on it. And it does, you can see the extension in. Now, we haven't all sat there, but there's room for us to, but we've just wanted to eat outside. It's so pretty here. Over here, we've got, in this cabinet, DVD player, AM, FM radio. It'll play CDs. You can play it outside if you want. One of the things that I really don't like is in the RV industry, you can't find anybody that puts in a Blu-ray player. That's kind of annoying. Over here, TV. I think Jody would like it to be bigger, but I guess that's not the purpose of going camping.
You would lose your pantry then.
I would lose the pantry, and that's, sorry, that's more important. You've also got the fireplace, which is it was one of my must-haves. Right now, it's 90 degrees in Georgia summer, so that is just looking pretty, but when we tried it at the dealer, it put out some heat fast. The other thing that's really cool, you've got a hidden storage compartment right there. That's pretty neat. One of my other Grand Design favorites is the pantry. And you have tons of space. So 3 shelves and 3 pull-out drawers. The bottom one is really deep. Let me see if I can get to it and show you. We've got pots and pans there, and so you can see just how deep it is. It fits all of our pots and pans right now. So that was a must for me. Convection and microwave combo unit. Gas cooktop. Gas stove. And it didn't really, it did okay. We used it for biscuits the first time. Everyone talks about how they burn, or they don't really cook evenly. It didn't do that for us. So, the island. We do have covers. We just don't ever really need it, so we put them up and hid them. That's one thing that Grand Design doesn't give, is a place to put the sink covers. So right now, you'll see them in a minute. They're in the bedroom closet. But it is a nice, huge sink. Under sink lighting, you've got an outlet here if you want to run anything. And then 3 pull-out drawers. And one thing I do like is in one of the cabinets, they do give you a shelf. The other cabinet, it's just open. So we're gonna have to get some better storage for that. This is our first trip out, so we're just bare minimum at the moment. We did opt for the residential fridge. There is an ice maker, and it gives a good bit of ice, so that's really nice. Up here, huge cabinets. This one is not a cabinet. We've got a little bit of storage. Now that storage space, when you open up the other side, it does open up there too, so don't let anything fall on you by shoving it too full. You got some hooks for things. Your max air vent and your inverter are here. One of the things I did add, these are just peel and stick dry erase boards, and a marker fits right here. So we've got things that we need to buy. And then on the other door, we have our list of things to talk to the dealer about. So that's not so bad. And so you can see tons of storage space right there. And then these open up. So lots of storage space. Up underneath, you've got a light. Now I was expecting a USB port here as well. That would be nice. But just an outlet on each side. But that's still a lot of space. And then you've got your drawers. Here you can see there's plenty of storage down here. Instead of storage space, you have your fuse box. So the other thing that I couldn't find online ahead of time, everything needs 15. So I bought a kit with a ton of different extra fuses. You only need 15s. All right, new for 2019. Everybody online has talked about how this, your thermostat used to be in the mid bunk. It is now in the living room. So that is awesome. Right here by the door, you have your electrical panel. Again, so you can see that storage from the front. All of your kitchen and living area lights. All right. And the bunk room. So, hi Kinley. Hi. She's playing in here. This is their little space that they've got. This sofa does fold out. But then the other thing that I like about Grand Design over the other mid bunks, this storage space. It is wired for a TV. You could put a TV in there or put it in a desk area. But what I like is that it's got closed space for the girls. And even in here, you can see it's got a closed rack. Oh, I love you, sweet girl. Now, I will say that a lot of people say about how hot this room gets. It's a good 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the camper, but it's not awful. You've got a nice mirror right here. There is storage under here for shoes, if you'd like. And I don't even want to know about what messes up here, but this is the girls' little loft, and this is another thing we liked about this plan, because if we have people come over and stay with us, they've got the privacy of the bunk room and the girls are up here. There is storage space up there. It's also wired for a TV, and they've got an outlet as well. The bathroom. So we do have 3 hooks back here for towels. The storage right here, this is pretty deep. So if you can see, I've got hand towels and washcloths right there. Towels rolled up, go all the way back. It's really nice. And then we don't even have anything in these 2 drawers yet. The shower is huge in terms of height. My husband is 6 feet and he does not have to put his head into the skylight. So that's nice. We did add some little things for storing things. Behind the sink, one thing I would say, the bottom cabinet, if you look, there's about maybe 3/4 of an inch right there where there's a lip. The rest of the drawers have half that. So there's no lip on those drawers to protect anything. So we got to put something there to keep all that stuff from flying out as we go. Down here, 2 cabinets. This one's pretty deep, so it'll probably need something to like organize everything. This one over here, you've got your outlet, but then you've got a shelf and then just the bottom spot. So you've got some good storage down there. All right, the bedroom. We did change out the bedding.
We opted for the queen bed because the king bed was too big for us. We didn't want to sacrifice the space of the room for a bigger bed.
Yeah, I liked being able to walk around. That was one of the reasons I didn't like the travel trailer. So we did that. The other thing we did do is we have added some padding onto the bed. It's actually a 2-piece thing where it comes with like a 2-inch gel foam memory layer, but then it's got another like down pillow kind of thing on top to add to the mattress pad, so that's nice. I love the windows in this one. That's another difference between this one and the Reflection and some of the others. It just makes it feel so much more open. A lot of the travel trailers, they just, and others, you walk into the bedroom and you can't walk on either side. You don't have a lot of space. This one feels open. I liked that a lot. The Grand Design closets, you just can't beat them. So deep. So you can see we've got towels in there, tons of hanging space. You've got places for shoes, tons of storage. We're going to get some command hooks for the brooms and stuff. And then it does close. There are mirrors. And then over here, we did opt to do the combo unit washer dryer. So we did lose some shelves here, but we still have that hanging rack. So instead of probably putting clothes there, we're probably going to get some of the hanging storage cubes that you can get. But that's really nice, and you still have another outlet there. You've got an outlet here. You have an outlet over here to store things. I think it's only on this side though. All right, lift up the bed. It is so easy to do. It does it for you. So you've got storage here. The dealer put the shelving they took out of the closet. You can put something right here, and then also, will you pull that out for me? You've got a little bench to sit down and to put on your shoes, but then you've got storage as well right there. So that's awesome. So, lastly, we do have some drawers, and the cool thing, let me move this stuff before I drop it. You've got drawers to put all your clothes in, but then also you've got hidden storage as well. So the top lifts up. Oop, and that's awesome. You do have another air conditioning unit in here. And it's been really cool. I mean, it's in the middle of July in Georgia. I mean, it's at least 90 plus degrees outside. We haven't had any problems keeping it cool. Now, I will say one thing that the dealer taught us to do is, will you open up the vents? Will you open that thing up? I can't reach it. Thank you. The air conditioning units will only cool to 20 degrees cooler than the air around them. So if you open up those vents, and the one in the kitchen and living area does it too, then it's immediately getting that cool air, and it's blowing that 20 degrees cooler. And so it cools up pretty fast. Where in goodness, when we first moved the camper in, I mean, it took it maybe 5 minutes before it was nice and cool in here. And so that's it. So I wanted to show all that to you guys. If you have any questions, just let us know. We'd love to show it off or help you out any way we can. Because like I said, we're doing this because we could not find the answers we wanted when we were shopping. So have a great day.